Ladies and gentlemen, super duper happy Sunday morning to you. I do love a good day moon. We have a very challenging week ahead with possible severe weather today, tomorrow, and the next day. Plus, we have a wet nor'easter headed to the northeast next Saturday. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a wild week. And personally, for me, it is May Day number 2, as with 47 hours left to go, in my pre-rent fundraiser, I've raised 2% of my May 2021 fundraiser goal. Seems weird because last month I did $90 over my fundraiser. So I'm just going to pray for a miracle, keep at it, and see what happens. But I definitely think that letters will help, the physical ones you put in the mailbox. You could definitely try PayPal, Venmo, and CashApp, and I will totally, and Patron, put your name in the list if you've made a contribution. If it's not in there and you made a contribution, please let me know through email or some other way. My hackers have been angry and intrusive all week, and I would guess it was because they represent something called Grand Solar Minimum that they were selling people for 5 years, and the sun continues to wake up and exceed expectations of not only the people that underbet NASA and NOAA, but pretty much everybody else. So we have one sunspot rotating off the disk from what was a 3 sunspot complex, and then we now have the next sunspot, and then one behind it, rotating back on the disk. So definitely stay tuned. And this is like the 9th number in a row that the sunspot progression has greatly exceeded NASA and NOAA predictions and projections. For April, they predicted values of 10.3, and it came in at 24.5. So it looks like cycle 25 is absolutely definitely going to be stronger than solar cycle 24. BP Earthwatch made a video last week talking about how this proves we're going into a grand solar minimum because cycle 22, 23, and 24 kept trending down. But like I said, it definitely looks like cycle 25 is going to be bigger than cycle 24. So that means they can keep moving the goalposts as much as they want. But, dude, yeah, we're not going into a grand solar minimum. So all bets that were made in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016 are wrong. And so my question at this point would be, what evidence does anyone have that we're going into a grand solar minimum? I would like to hear actual evidence. As Carl Sagan said, great theories require great evidence. And so, anywho, close encounter with a sprite. Sprites are not easy to see. You have to be far away to see over the tops of towering thunderheads where they appear 200 kilometers to 300 kilometers and consider the sweet spot. On April 29th, however, frankly, Lucinia photographed a sprite at a fraction of the distance. And sprites are super cool, man. All right, we are watching the storms break out over Louisiana and Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama, and we'll continue on through the day. Like I said, we have a couple of days of severe weather coming up. This is mixed precipitation over the next 48 hours. And yeah, it's probably going to be snowing into June because things are weird. And so, if you want to say we're going to some mini ice age because there's some snow, well, it is about to be 100 degrees in Florida. So to me, like I say, it's like a little bit of both, man. Some parts get super cold of Earth and some parts get super warm. Nobody technically knows everything the Earth is doing. And no matter what, a carbon tax is a horrible solution to anything, in my opinion. Anyhow, but this reminds me, hurricane season is fast upon us. And my unofficial partner in crime, Cranky Weather Guy, has quit because, dude, he got tired of dealing with all the shit. And like I'm saying, they've been trying to knock me out of the weather game for years so they could sell some grand solar minimum mini ice age. And I guess now their uptick in being jerks hacker-wise is because Fox News announced they're doing their own weather channel. And so I guess they're like, yay, we'll get Fox News weather cred. And dude, like I said, I don't know, man. Nobody knows what the weather's going to do next. So it's best to just ask questions instead of just observe and draw conclusions 5 years ago. Yo. And in my opinion, if you look at everybody else on YouTube's hurricane coverage over the last 7 years, they all seem lazy to me. I dedicate pretty much everything to tracking hurricanes for you up until landfall. And so I would like to do that again this year because I'm really good at it. Okay, great. We're looking at auroras. But yeah, dude, I'm definitely going to need a miracle. So if you got one, I would appreciate it that you could spare. And industrial engineer Arin Quiores, we observed 2 eruptions southeast side and southwest side of the sun. And we're technically less than a month away from hurricane season. We could see activity in this month, but I don't know. It may not. And remember, Jupiter leaves Aquarius and goes into Pisces on the 15th. So I think for the next 2 months, we're definitely going to get flooding and we could see hurricanes. Brooks Garner, big weather day ahead here on Front Range, storms and snow. Just a reminder again, today, severe storms likely for the Gulf Coast states today and tonight. Now let's look at Volcano, shall we? This is stacked images of Mount Etna and what it has done in the since February. Wow. And Mount Etna, I'm sorry, this is Mount Pacaya in Guatemala, looks just like Sauron. And so, man, with everything going on in the world, I highly recommend peace, teamwork, and balance. Like, weather should be about saving lives, getting people prepared. You know, like, who cares who's King Shiz of Fudge Mountain? Like, we should be working together on things like weather and hurricanes and volcanoes, bro. And the same people who've been selling a grand solar minimum are the same people who sold everybody last year at this time that the coronavirus is a hoax. And they were just saying it so Donald Trump wouldn't get elected. And so now that we have thousands of bodies burning daily in India, like, you were totally wrong. So all your science knowledge really wasn't that great, because here we are over a year later and India is getting hit super hard. They have a country of 1 billion people. And as a Norse Christian Jedi, like, dude, I love everybody in the world and they're all part of my family. And so it sickens me and it creeps me out to even watch. This is like a horrible horror film, like Sauron, and they're just burning bodies as stock markets and cryptocurrencies keep getting higher and higher. It is super weird, dude. As your planetary defense commander, I'm a protector of the people, rich or poor, the planet, and the animals. All right. Here we're looking at some satellite footage of Popocatépetl erupting. See it right here? See, that's its smoke. That's in Mexico. And, you know, it's weird as we've been in like an Advent volcano calendar all year. Like, I think the year started out with Etna, and then it became Popocatépetl, and then it became Iceland, and now it is Mount Pacaya. So which will be the #1 volcano in May? I don't know, we'll find out. Parts of Europe are about to have a super duper wet Boxing Day. All right. This human residence has been lit and pulsing. My love life is dormant, but it feels like Venus can now be seen in the sky in the United States at night, though I found no photos to confirm this. We will continue to watch. Good day, sunshine. Oh, this is auroras. And these are spectacular auroras brought to us by Donna. Oh, yeah, in my monthly volcano advent calendar, I forgot to include the Caribbean volcano. Oh, this is a southern fire, but I'm just saying. And then we're in fire season as well, which is going to be really bad. And then, like, the Caribbean volcano that's been lit, you know, the volcano activity is still increasing. But hey, welcome to Weather Jurassic Park, where I guess all the weather groups kind of duke it out for superiority. But I know that I absolutely miss Cranky Weather Guy, and I wish he would hopefully make a magic return for hurricane season, although he said he's done for good. All right, but we're definitely sure that Venus should be visible along with the Moon, Mercury, and Mars May 12th, 13th, 14th. So that is super duper exciting. So, man, let us have a good May month. And let's have a good summer. Let's have a good spring. Let's have a great 4th of July, all right? Man, I love you guys, even my haters and hackers. It's so frustrating. Everything's better when we work together, man. All right. But if you can, please be my miracle. Although, like, somehow if I can't make it doing this, then hopefully I'll find something else to do. You know? Anyway, I love you guys. It has been great. It has been fantastic. The letters are definitely 100%, but you can try PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, Patron. We greatly appreciate it. It's going to be a Mayday May. May's always super crazy. I've only got $1,739 left to raise with 47 hours left to go. And it's mainly before rent, which is like 8 a.m. on the 4th. We get there before the office lady does right now. But super duper duper thank you to Mona, Ann, Jason, Andrea, James, Margaret, and everybody out there in Asteroid Fight Club who has been cool and awesome this whole time, as I have pushed for peace and people working together, and that I don't hate anybody, I'm not angry at anybody, and definitely out of all the problems that are in the world today, I don't blame any single individual or even any group, because I know this is a collection of thousands of years of mistakes that none of us have ever really corrected. So the only thing we can do is teamwork. And even if it is impossible, it is my goal. All right? God bless everyone. Stay cool. I love you. It's great energy today. Go out and enjoy it. Peace out.